One day, one of my partners from Micro Solutions, Martin Woodall, comes up to me and goes, there's this amazing house that's about to go into foreclosure. The guy who owned it spent 3 years building it. This is their dream house. He and his wife and his whole family spent $25 million building this house. Only lived there 8 months, and then the stock market crashed, and he had never sold a share of stock. And because of that, he had to get rid of his house. Martin called me and said, you can buy it right now, but you have to let me know today, yes or no, $12.5 million. I'd never seen the house. I saw some pictures, had never been there. I was like, amazing house. I've raised my 3 kids there, still live there, but the lesson is large. You know, you can't ever take wealth for granted. You can't ever think it's always going to be there. If it's not, you're going to get busted.
How can I help you, sir?
Loretta, you see the man with the briefcase?
Yes.
That's my partner. He has a gun in there. And if you don't do exactly what I tell you, or if you give me any kind of a problem at all, I'm going to look over at my partner and he's going to shoot your Mr. Gwendon between the eyes. Take one of those big envelopes and put as many hundreds, 50s, and 20s as you can pack into it. Nothing with bank straps or rubber bands. I don't want any die packs. I don't want any bait money. No bills off the bottom of the drawer, please. Is it your first time being around? You're doing great. Just smile, Loretta, so you don't look like you're being held up. You got a very pretty smile. The 20, give me the 20. I think that'll do it, Loretta. Thank you. Have a nice day.
You too.
My biggest loss was probably $1 million. There was this company.
Breathometer, the world's first smartphone breathalyzer. It's so small, it can fit in your pocket.
Blow into it and it did alcohol detection. And it was a great idea.
All 5 sharks will give you $1 million for 30%.
I accept.
All right.
And actually a decent product. Great idea. Worst execution in the history of Shark Tank. Everything added up. But once he got the money in his pocket, he was one of those guys that just like got all excited about having this money and just blew it. Like the guy, Charles, I look at his Instagram and he'd be in Bora Bora. And I look at his Instagram.
This guy's
shit.
Yes.
What?
2 weeks later, and he'd be in Vegas partying, you know, then he'd be on Nectar Island with Richard Branson. And I text him like, what are you doing? You're supposed to be working. Oh no, I'm networking. Next thing you know, all the money's gone.